Yeah, 2:20 a.m. Oh shit, what day is it? It's Wednesday. So this will be the WednesdayFLOW edition. Been asleep for a long time. I tend to sleep a lot lately. And I really don't care. I figure sleep until you feel like waking up. And usually it's because I'm uncomfortable laying in bed. But if I made a really comfortable bed, would I lay there and sleep forever? Maybe it's the place to make my coffin. I don't know. What I do know is since I got up, and it's been several hours now, I think I got up around 9 o'clock or something, p.m. Half a coffee, and I think I'm on 3 or 4 liters of beer now. That's all I've consumed, because I'm really not hungry. It's been over 24 hours since I ate, but I ate quite a bit. And I've been shitting like crazy. My philosophy is if you're shitting, you're eating too much. So, I'm trying to rehydrate. I feel okay. Frustrated and irritated. As y'all know, we got this fucking virus shit going on. And what inspired the video tonight, or this morning I should say, is I just messaged Walter Senzik, okay? There's no reason to be afraid of the police during this time. It's important to stay home, and if you need to go out for essential items, make sure you social distance and wash your hands. Okay, so wash your hands and make sure that your car has 6 foot of difference from the person you're getting in the car with, and make sure all the stuff you touch is fucking God damn, you fucks! Did any of you ever put this together and think about the shit I'm fucking hearing online? It's ridiculous. And then get this. After telling me there's nothing to worry about the police, I haven't, for the mayor not to know about my fucking wrists and the fucking crippling effect his stupid police caused on me. Then after sending another message showing, well, in various parts of the world, the police are getting really militant and they're cracking down on people. But I noticed they're not wearing gloves or masks or anything else. They're not social distancing. I think there's a scam going on. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. People have been getting sick like fucking crazy for so goddamn long and no one says shit. Now you got a virus for what? A few thousand people around the world have died? Even if it's 500,000. How many people die of cancer every day or police violence? How many people are in hospital against their will? How many people are being forced out of their homes? All because of a coin up your fucking ass and because you have a gun. Here's a message, Walter Senzik, to you and your police. Fuck off! Either get real with the people or leave us the fuck alone. I don't think there's one cop in Canada could survive 2 days in the wilderness, out in the forest, in nature. A place they're supposed to be protecting. I'm on the edge of Boy Scout camp and the landlord's cutting down trees like fucking crazy. And you're worried about people staying home and your police are going to protect us. Oh boy. Dude, if you want the confidence of people, if the police want to regain a good reputation, which at one time in history, I'm sure they might have. You know what, after reviewing all the data, what kind of fuck up would try enforcing law on other people? Like seriously, that's just fucking crazy. Well, I've been following your stuff for a while. You're one of the better mayors online, along with that Doug Ford, which a lot of my family won't even agree with. People that know me will go, you fucking asshole. But don't be another fucking Prime Minister Trudeau. He's a fuck-up idiot, okay? We need people in this city, in our community, that respect the law of nature, the law of the land itself. I don't feel confident in the city. Police have never given me any reason to fucking respect them even. I'm not sure if I hate them more than I fear them, but if there's something out there that's a threat to survival, it's the police. Stupid men with guns and a lot of power bestowed upon them by people with even less intelligence. And you all call the police stupid? Every tax dollar you pay pretty much goes to the police and their fucking ignorance. And very shortly, we're going to release some videos and some data from some mainstream news channels that actually prove it. I'm really encouraged to see that in this city that I reside next to, because I'm kind of caught between two worlds. On the side of the Boy Scout camp and on the side of the city. And like a little smoke happening here now. I got some fungus here that I'm using to make some smoke so that it smells like cinnamon buns. It's a form of incense from nature and gets rid of all the spiders, bugs, ticks, fleas, everything else. Rats, rodents, virtually any kind of wildlife that'll be around you. It cleans out the environment. You ever heard of smudging? Well, this is a true meaning of it. And I've got a tin can here with some stuff in it that I ignited. And keep in mind, people, just to prove something, right? This is all wood and dried debris inside a shelter. Sometimes a little knowledge of how things work goes a long way. I got so many things I want to say. I'm going to bide my time on it because I've had a lot of good teachers online. Quite frankly, I'd like to meet all of you. Some of the videos that I was reviewing, let's see if I can find one. Survival Fire. Fuck. I should have posted earlier. Anyway, if you check out my Facebook stream, I'll have the relevant links to it. Survivor Man. He's a Canadian from Toronto, apparently. A number of seminars, and it connects with a couple other Titans of Bushcraft, Earthos Life Streams, Deep Store Sustainable, Great Lakes Today, The New Builders, Star Cove Wizards. There's a number of different places I have on YouTube where I'm sharing this information. I've got kind of I guess kind of a bit of a network that, unfortunately, there's not a lot of dialogue goes on in, at least on the surface. A lot of times you can tell a lot by what a person says, doesn't say, what they do, what they don't do, how they do it. You know, we get a feel for what's around us, and I think during these times of, as they say, crisis, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we've always been in that from the day I fucking remember being alive. It's nice to see that we're all starting to pay attention to our life support. Now, we found that the reduction in air pollution is offsetting the deaths from the virus. Why weren't we taking care of air pollution first and the virus might not have even started? Where does disease come from? Feeling uncomfortable? Dis-ease. I don't feel comfortable here. Okay, and after a while, your body starts to react. You either listen to it or you don't. Personal accountability is unavoidable. We're all going to pay, as it were, for mistakes. I've been condemned sometimes in many applications because you drink too much, you smoke too much, you do this too much, you do that too much. Yeah, you don't fit our paradigm of what we think is perfect. So your words aren't valid. I've seen a lot of it. I vetoed from a radio show because I snorted fucking Ritalin on it. Just to make a point. Would it even matter? I watch you guys drinking coffee, tea with your bottled water, fucking promoting stuff that just is fucking silly. So I thought I'll show you a little bit of silliness. But I don't hear the mayor actually addressing the issues of this city. He's not telling people to get out in the forest, connect with nature, start building gardens in your own home environment. Start bringing nature to where you are so you can enjoy it, because we're not going to be doing the traveling. Things are being cut off. Our system has come to a fucking end. Okay? It's time for the new one. And for anyone that feels terror or panic or like, whoa, you get all willy-nilly on it, go fuck yourselves. You're the clusterfuck clowns that caused the problem. Maybe go to the bathroom and contemplate what you've been fermenting. There we go. I don't know if that'll show yet. Yeah, you can see a little bit of smoke there now. Nice and warm. Okay, that's a tin can worth of pine needles. Pine, what do you call it? Fat wood. They've been burning this entire time, about 20 minutes earlier. Just to make the point in a tin can, alright? There's no fucking fire hazard. The landlord has a boiler in the other room that used to make me sick, and I'd have a hangover every time I woke up and wonder why I kept feeling sick. I don't get it anymore since he shut the fucking thing off. But it was pumping the exhaust right into my fucking bedroom. Now, I don't want to go on about all the stupid shit this guy's done here. I'd like you to leave that alone. I'd like you to deal with the bigger issues in our community, like, you know, all these factories that are polluting. You got all these buildings, okay, with lights on at night throughout the city. Everywhere I go, there's lights on at night, destroying the natural beauty of nighttime. And for those of you who have vision problems, and I've developed them too, and I realize what it is. All that artificial light is taking its toll on us. Even me doing work on the computer here and sharing this is costing me physically. I take time out from being out in the forest where my heart is, where I love to be, because I feel a necessity to share some of these stories with humanity. Even if one person benefits from it, it might be that one person that makes a difference between, yeah, we can do this, and no, it never happened. God, that smells good. Oh, and just so you know. Ow, that's fucking hot. There's a piece of fungus smoldering. There's no flames, there's no anything, it's just smoldering. And it's hot. That'll stay that way for hours. It smells like cinnamon buns. When you know how to get these and prepare them like this, I can carry that through here, drop it on the ground, it's not going to catch fire. I can actually wet it. But if I blow on it, it gets proper air watch. I don't know if you can see that glowing. From that, I can start a fire. This will last for several hours. I put it in a tin foil or a tin can or whatever. When you know what you're doing, there's no fire hazard. People will install electrical with the wrong size wires and overloading and not have the proper backup and everything else. And, you know, it doesn't take much to start an electrical fire. A rat can chew through your wiring and cause a fire. You know what the biggest safety issue is? People thinking there's a safety commission and a backup system that's going to look after your stupidity. The only solution is for people to take accountability for themselves, to be self-sustaining, to learn how to survive. And none of us will ever survive on our own. Did I say on our own? Yeah, sometimes it's hard to speak when you're thinking of a billion fucking things at once. Right now, I'm about to grab a few supplies. Got a backpack right here with me. I'm keeping a few essentials because I'm addicted to drugs. And when I say drugs, I mean pharmaceuticals that the doctors kept giving me to help me do the fucked up work that I was doing. And as I learn to do natural stuff, I don't need them as much. But then I have to go back into the city and deal with people that are on a whole different wavelength. And I have to dope up every time. We're told don't do drugs, and yet you all do them. You got coffee, aspirin. There's a number of drugs that every fucking one of you that ever could hear this are doing, and more. Even insulin. Oh, it's a life-saving drug, is it? And so is Ritalin, and yet it's a controlled substance. What about cocaine that used to be really easily available for everyone whose body used it as fuel? Just because some of you don't need it doesn't make you a superior fucking breed. If anything, I wonder, are you doing that because you're scared? Because a lot of you seem brain dead stupid. I've seen people that fucking hate drugs and have been on them and were the most intelligent I've ever seen them. And then say, oh, I don't want to do them again because I lose control of who I am. Wow, that scares me even more. Fuck, I could go on and on for a long time. Fuck, 15 minutes already? Wow. Well, let's leave that up because it's going to take another half hour before I get this online. I've been trying, instead of just do videos, to do one, upload it, and wait until I'm so overwhelmed with anxiety that if I don't fucking do it, I feel upset. So I'm doing it. And then my intention is, as it's been for a long time, and now I've got a forest prepared by my bare hands that hardly fucking work. Okay? I prepared the soil. I've got things planted now that are growing. I have to tend to that garden. But if I'm not down there sleeping there in that area, the essence of Earth itself that hates humans, and it does because humans aren't doing their part, it'll destroy what I've done. The animals will eat it and I won't have anything. And I'll be coming back here to depend on humans with the tin cans of food and all the fucking garbage because we can't get what we need from the fucking land that ultimately is the only source of our survival, because we got to stay home, stay out of the forest, don't go near anything. Holy fuck, people, how far does it fucking go before we say enough? And to have military leaders, world leaders that can't address this issue without repeating stupid fucking crap from our low-level fucking advertising. I've never heard a politician or any other leader yet say anything to the public that our DevOps team didn't mention about 4 to 5 years ago, or even more. You guys are just repeating old stuff. I'm inviting you guys, Walter Senzik, of all the shitbags out there that are online, locally. You have a lot of power, dude. There are a number of people that you can address. I need you to address them. I need you to talk to the people of this city and tell them the truth about what's going on. To be honest, I need you to talk from your heart. I don't want to hear repeat shit that every one of us heard on national news or on international news 6 weeks ago. And telling people to stay home, what do you really think? I asked you in one of the chat groups, do you like your job? I want you to address that to the people because I think it's important for them to know how you feel. It'll give them a bit more understanding and give you a bit more freedom to speak because I think you need that. And you already know how to get a hold of me. I've been trying to contact you guys a lot. I've left a lot of clues. You guys had the FBI after me, all kinds of stuff already. I've been in and out of your police, your mental hospitals, everything else. I got one of the biggest fucking... Put it this way, your shit online wouldn't even be there if it wasn't for all the backup we did. You wouldn't believe all the pages we got. I hope you can do some research and find out. I've even got backup pages in case the fucking wackos take out your page. I can just transfer your stuff to one I built for you. No, I don't like politics. I don't like the government. I don't think anyone does because it's not functioning right. I happen to love harmony, natural harmony. And to get natural harmony, we need everything to communicate seamlessly. And right now, there's so many automated things, and I understand it's going to take a while to break through all this, but we still need to say the things that need to be said when we're feeling it. Okay? Other than that, I don't know. So like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some supplies. I'm going back into the forest. I know how to build a fire even when it's pissing down rain. And one so small, I could build it in a little area like just that big around. Just dig a little tiny hole in the ground, just a stick. And drop it in. Put a few rocks around it. How do you cook your food? You need a pan. Oh, we need a metal man to make a pan. We got enough garbage, you can figure out ways, but eventually that's all going to run out. What we need to do is know how to actually live off the land. Unless we're teaching people that, unless we get our edible forests going, edible classrooms or outdoor classrooms, kindergarten should be 100% outside survival. But we don't even, not even in Boy Scouts or Girl Guides, even touch on it. Instead, you focus on selling fucking apples, basket weaving, useless fucking crap. Air pressure must have changed. Oh, wow. I'm not sure if I was talking really loud there because I just realized I had to. Oh, again. Yeah, wow. Air pressure must have changed quite a bit. Anyway, we're going to get into all kinds of survival stuff. I've made my little address to Walter. I really hope you guys take this in good faith and understand. Your police terrify the living fuck out of everyone. They terrify you, don't they? Well, do you got a gun? I invite comments from the local community of St. Catharines, Garden City, especially those that would want or presume to protect the land of the Short Hills Park from further decimation, from those that would actually exploit it for coins up their fucking ass. I want people that want to regenerate a garden, truly make this city a garden, an example to the rest of the world. If you can't do that, get the fuck out of here. You repulse the living shit out of me. And with that, I'm going to leave it. When we get back, I'm going to review this, and I'll do some follow-ups with a live video, and we'll do a premiere on one of my channels, probably David DeVita, because it's the most popular right now. The Satan channel is the biggest, but it got knocked. Which means that no matter how big you get, the people operating the platform, they actually hold a lot of power. All we can do is provide some data. So I invite everyone to think about what they can do to make their local area a better place.